Hello, happy crafters. It is Saturday. I love Saturdays because my man is home with me, and I am beyond grateful for the mail I got yesterday. I got more Christmas cards. Yay! I'm so excited. Oh my gosh. I took them all out of the envelopes. This first one is from Life with Patti, and I'm going to link everybody's channels in the description box below. And it says, Annie, wishing you and your family a very Merry Christmas and a happy, healthy New Year. I was all set to make you a homemade card, but I ran out of time. Next year, I hope to be more organized. Love, Patti. Life with Patti. Thank you, Patti. I don't care if it's homemade. I don't care if it's a slip of paper. It's the thought, and I love that. Y'all know I love the thought. And this beautiful card is, I think all of you could tell by the tiny itty-bitty little details, this is from Susan Tootsie Tucker. And I love this. I'm going to pull this up so you can see the embossing and the glitter on there. She is definitely known for her layering and tiny things. I mean, I can hardly see that little bow, and I can't imagine creating it. But that's Susan. That's our Susan. And she says, Merry Christmas and a very Happy New Year, Annie. I am so glad we are friends. I am glad we are, Susan, too. Isn't that beautiful? I love that. Absolutely love that. And then the last card is from Melissa, who her channel is Bymimiwithlove. She lives in Virginia, and we became friends, I don't know, maybe a year ago. And I just love sitting down and listening to the way she talks. I just heard, yeah, so we have a great communication, her and I. But look what she did. This is embossed. I just love that. I need to get back to embossing. Isn't that beautiful? Absolutely beautiful. And I love all the glitter, and look at that snowflake. Wow. And everything's color coordinated, of course. And it says, hello, sweet Annie. Merry Christmas. Thank you so much for the lovely Christmas card. I love your channel and your cards. I hope you and your family have a beautiful Christmas and a blessed New Year. Crafty hugs, Melissa, Bymimiwithlove. So I wanted to thank all three of you for these beautiful cards, but most importantly is that all three of you thought about me. That just warms my heart, and like I said, you could just put a piece of paper in the mail and I would feel blessed. I would absolutely feel blessed. And we did have a good Christmas despite everything and being alone. And we did have a good New Year's Eve, and I am ready to have an absolutely fantastic, love-filled, healthy New Year's. So if you remember a while ago, I did a video and I received this adorable die set and stamps from Krystal Rose from, oh my gosh, I always screw up the name of her channel. I'm so sorry. It's just crafting over here. She has sent me, oh my gosh, the most beautiful embellishment boxes, and she sent a box of cards, and she's a fantastic crafter, but she also really is a very, very, very sweet friend. And I always love her comments, and we email each other, and it's a blessing to know her. It really is. So anyway, when she sent it to me, she said, here is something that can help you make your ATC cards. Well, y'all know I love my llamas. And by the way, I named my llama, and I have llamas all over in my craft room. And from now on, it's not going to be llamas. It's going to be lovely. Because they're all lovely. I'm feeling silly today. I'm trying to, not have everything just seep into me and just try to keep my joy. So I am silly today. So they're almost all the same. This die cuts beautifully, and you know I'm not really good with die cutting outlines, but this was super easy to work with. What I did was I used Wink Stella first, and then I colored because it kind of hides, you know, the mistakes that I made in the coloring. Of course, there's Winky over here, and then I took that metallic thread. Now, when you make ATCs, they really have to be fairly flat because they're fitting in that pocket. I know I have a couple that I put in a safe place because they're not fitting in the pockets that they go in. And I just didn't want that I Llama Love You super flat. So what I did was I took little pieces of cardstock and I glued 3 of them together so it does lift it a little bit, but I put it in my pockets to make sure it fits fine. So these do fit fine. And that was a tip years ago. I don't know if y'all have Eileen's tacky glue. Well, Eileen had a craft show. I'm showing my age. I don't know how many years ago, but they didn't really have like a foam tape where you could raise things up, and that's how she did it on her cards and her crafts, just by doubling up or tripling the cardstock. So that was my first one. This one really is the same. It just is on the blue hearts. And then this one is more, I don't know what the right word is, but it definitely has more of the metallic string, and it's looser. That was the right word I wanted to think of. It's much looser, but it will stay in the pockets. And it's like just like the other ones, it's winked. Got to have the winky. And I think this one is my favorite one. I don't know why, but it's my favorite one. And this one is actually going to be in the mail today for somebody who is having a challenge. And I also know 2 other people that are having challenges, and I'm going to do VRs for them either next week or the week after. So I hope you find something that brings you joy. I hope you find something that you can craft and just spread your crafty love all over. You know, it doesn't take much. A card, even a store-bought card, you don't have to be elaborate with gifts and all kinds of things. It's just showing people that you're thinking about them and that you care about them and that you want them to find some joy in their life as well. So, I hope you find something to laugh about today. I definitely hope you find something that brings you joy. And you know, I'm sending you big crafty love. Hugs.